Hi, it's Megan. Two of my favorite products are bronzers and kind of illuminators or highlighters, whatever. And I get really excited about certain illuminators and highlighters. I don't very often get excited about bronzers, but this time I actually have gotten excited about a bronzer. I went into Sephora because they have their 15% off, VIB thing going on, so I figured I would try out some stuff. And there's unfortunately a Sephora right by my house. The Dolce Gabbana. I hadn't tried the brand, so I went up to the display and it was kind of stripped. I was like, wow, what happened here? And so this is the blush, comes in this cute little package. What they have is they have this little velvet pouch, and then there's a separate little pouch for the brush. So it's kind of cute. It's like the blush or bronzer fits in the bigger package, bigger pocket, and I'm really slick today, huh? Whatever. And then this fits into the little smaller pocket in the back, which is kind of a fun thing. And you get this gorgeous gold compact, which I of course have got fingerprints on already. It is out $51 for 0.52 ounces. I got all excited about the bronzer I tried on in the store. Then I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money for a bronzer. There were 4 colors in store. There were 5 on Sephora's website. So anyway, you open it up. You don't have that bulky brush. Well, I'm not going to show the mirror on camera, but there's a mirror. And then you have this color. And the one I got was Cashmere, which is number 15. They say, Dolce Gabbana and Sephora, a delicate bronzer ideal for creating the warm and sensual Hollywood glow. I live in Southern California, so I guess I sort of don't get that at all. It says, this remarkable formula imparts a feeling of indulgent decadence to the skin, hence the price. Glow bronzing powder can be worn by day to illuminate the skin tone, adding depth, or by night to exude radiance. The smooth powder delivers sun-kissed warmth and a natural glow. It's layered with golden pearl for subtle shimmer, adding a glistening radiance to the complexion. And then their global creative advisor, Pat McGrath, says a lighter shade of bronzer will create the most natural looking tan. Build color gradually. So what did I think? First of all, I don't go out of the house without bronzer, period. Part of it's my skin tone. I just have this kind of weird yellowish undertone, goldish undertone, and we actually were looking for a blush, me and the Sephora rep, and we ended up with bronzer, and my skin is like that, even though it doesn't seem like it would be given like the blonde hair and blue eyes. Sometimes bronzers work better as blushes for me than blushes do. And I've even gone into try on blushes and gone for the darker ones, and people are just horrified, and then they're like, wow, it actually works on you. So this was kind of a warm bronze with a soft shimmer. It's one of the lighter shades. And I'm going to swatch it on my wrist. On my wrist, you can barely see it, and I have an outdoor swatch so you can see it in the sunlight. But I basically have been doing a lot of matte bronzers recently because I do a lot of shading on my face. And so I was a little hesitant with the golden pearl, but I have to say this really is almost a matte with just a very subtle shimmer. I mean, if you can see that, it's an unbelievable bronzer. I really love it. Why I love it, it does have not an orange undertone, but a slight leaning toward orange, which I can't do orange, but I can do just that slight kind of golden orange, which is what it has. Just that slight over the line between just a pure bronze gold to just a little bit of an orange undertone. But it's a very soft bronzer, and a lot of times with the darker bronzers, a lot of them are super pigmented or super dark or super something, super glittery. I have to just blend so much, and then I have to be careful with the other makeup I wear. This just has an illuminating shine, just a little tiny bit, which can be used also for shading. I have it shading my face in the little 3 formation. For me, it works great as a blush. I have a little bit of a pink jelly under it, but mostly I'm just using the bronzer as a blush. So it has a balancing act that I don't see very often in a lot of bronzers, which is the color is soft and workable. It works for shading or for blush or as a bronzer because it's such a soft color. And that slight little illumination really does, it kind of reminds me of like Armani products. It has a little bit of an illumination without glitter or too much sparkle or too much, and so it's easy to use every day. I do use all those products with the too much glitter, but I have to be really careful when I use them about the rest of my look. Here you can see I've got all kinds of glitter on my eyes, and I can still use the blush as a bronzer. So worth the money, yes. I have to say this is one of those basic core products that if you're like going to strip down your routine to just like a foundation, a concealer, a mascara, a lipstick, and a blush bronzer, this is one of the things that I would actually put in that category of, oh my gosh, it's actually worth it, and just don't buy the other stuff. So this is one of my favorite products of the month, maybe of the year. I'm not a big fan of Dolce Gabbana makeup because this is the first product I've used by them, but I really like this. It's a good start. And I think I said it all. That's it. Please subscribe on YouTube. If you have other items of this brand or other colors of this bronzer, I would love to hear your thoughts and feedback, because I've only tried one product from the brand and I happen to really love it, so I could be biased. Subscribe on YouTube, and on YouTube I'm doing a novel chapter by chapter called Masks, which is about makeup and the masks we wear, and I'll put a link in the description of this video.